Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Hello, I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. Welcome to yet another Zentangle Mini Project. In today's focus tangle in our Focus Flight series is H2O Lily by Laurie Hoving. H2O Lily is a beautiful and serene looking border tangle that has a couple of possibilities. So I plan to use 3 other tangles for today's project. I will be working on my regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. This is my white square tile, my 01 black micron, a 08 black micron, a pencil and a stub. These are the supplies that I'm using for today's session. So this is our focus tangle H2O Lily. So we're going to start with a simple string. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of eyeballing and marking the centers on all 4 sides, and I am going to connect these to make a circle. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a circle. Okay, so I'm just kind of fixing it up a bit more. Okay, so that is my circle. Okay, now I'm going to make another circle inside. So this is going to go this way. So make sure you have about that much of white space. Okay, so this is going this way. And don't worry too much if your circle isn't perfect. It's all okay. Okay, so that's my inner circle and this is my outer circle. So you should have 2 concentric circles. So something like this. So now let's get started. So I'm going to start with my main tangle, which is H2O, which is a border tangle that I'm going to do here. So we start with a pod. So I'm going to make my pod go like this. So it's a diagonal pod like this, and then repeat this like this. So we are going to make this pod like a zigzag. It kind of looks like Tangle Remo, but this has a different finish. Okay, so we're going to go around making these pods in a zigzag fashion. Okay, and now I am finishing it up like so. So here our next step is to add an aura line inside. So we're going to make an inside pod which is looks like this, so I'm going to go around adding this. Okay, so our next step to create H2O lily is to make auras this way as well. Okay, so depending upon how much space you have and how fine you work, you can add as many lines as you can. That would look nice. So I think I got 4 of them, so maybe 3 to 4 is what I'm going to go around making. Okay, so this looks like this. Okay, so our next step here is to create our lily, the water lily. So we start off with 2 aura lines here, 2 curved aura lines here in this V shape, and now we're going to go ahead and add some beautiful petals. So again, you can add as many depending upon your space. So I am kind of going to stick to this center and maybe 2 on either side. So I'm going to go around doing that. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now I am going to just connect these here to create a defined line. So I'm not really making my line sharp, I'm just going along with the shapes here like that. So it's not perfect circle, so that's okay. Okay, so this is done here. Now here we are going to create our next tangle, which is spoken. So okay, before we get there, I'm going to make another aura line just to make sure there is enough space between the tangles. Okay, so I'm going to start with spoken. So we'll start in the center right here. I'm going to make a circle. Now I'm just eyeballing the circle center, and I'm just going to add some petals around that just to make it a bit more interesting. And so now from here I'm going to pull out spokes in all directions. Okay, so I turn my dial and I can go in the same angle. Okay, so now I'm going to go around making a similar set of lines in the opposite direction. Right, so I start from here, I go about like that. So you'll find it slightly awkward, the first two set of lines that you pull out from the center, because you've been working in a certain direction and now you have to change the direction, but then you slowly get used to it. So I have added spoken all around. Okay, so now in these gaps here we're going to add Printemps. So I'm going to start off here, somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going to add another one here. So I'm trying to kind of stay close to this edge. So every time you come across a spoke from spoken, you are going to skip that and keep moving. Okay, so go around. I'm going ahead with another layer of Printemps like this. So we're kind of going to fill in this entire section with Printemps. So take your time, go around adding them. So keep skipping behind the spoken. I'm going ahead with another layer of Printemps. It's quite intricate. Now with this, as we do the shading, it's going to look even fun. So before we get into fill in this entire, give this a good finish section with some giving an aura line. Printemps. Just taking the shape of. So take your time, go around to the whole lily. That. So keep skipping behind the spoken. Now I am going to add some depth here. So I am going to add black in this band here. So I'm going to go around doing that. I have added black along that flower, and I've also gone in to add black between my Printemps to give it a more fun look. Now here I am going to add some bumps along this line, and we are basically creating DivaDance. So randomly I'm going around adding some depth. So I'm just pulling out a line like this, giving it a bump and filling it up with solid black. So I do this a couple of times all around. So I'm going to give another aura line that kind of goes along with that. Okay, so let's do one more round of this. So I'm again going to go around adding some bumps. Okay, so I'm going to give black in those sections, these teeny tiny space. So let's add black. So here it is all done. I've added DivaDance all around to the end, so it kind of looks like water, and we have lilies around. So now let's get to shading. So here I am going to go around inside like this. Okay, and on this side again we're going to go this way. Okay, so I'm using my stub to blend this. so I've added pencil in around, and I like the way that it's kind of half showing and half, the Printemps are half showing and half not. So I'm also going to add my pencil along this edge. So now I'm going to also blend this up. Okay. Now I'm also going to go all around, like literally over DivaDance, and add my pencil along this line, this first aura line that we created. Okay, so I'm going to use my stub to blend this. Be gentle when you go over the dark pen works, because it can rip your paper off if you go really hard with your stub. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do all around here. Now I feel my Lily H2O Lily is kind of plain, so I want to add something fun to it. There are two things that we can do. One is maybe add in black in this inner aura, or maybe add some pencil here. So I'm going to first do that, add some pencil here to give some dimension. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I like that. So let's go ahead and do this all around. Okay, so I'm just going to use my stub. Okay, and now I am going to use my pen to, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to slightly darken this line here like this, and this line here like this. So you see these two kind of facing each other, so these two are facing each other. So we're going to do that here and here. Okay, so here it is. I added the black there, and I'm also going to add some circles here. So I'm going to add one circle here and then kind of add either 2 or 3 on the top to create that the center part of the flower. So make sure your circles are tightly packed in. Okay, so here it is all done. I like the way it looks, very dramatic. Okay, so now let's sign our artworks. So I'm going to put my let's see, I'm going to put my initials somewhere here in one of these petals. Okay, so let's journal this now. Today's date is 23rd of April 2021 and this is YouTube. Focus Flight series, and we started off with H2O Lilly, which is our focus tangle, and then we did Spoken and Printemps, and then DivaDance. So these were our tangles that we used today, and H2O Lilly was our focus tangle for today's session. So here it is all done. Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your works there and check out the creations by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, and I shall stop by to see your works and I do comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of April are now open. Also check out my online classes on teachable.com. I do a Facebook Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on my Facebook page at SANDHYA MANNE Studio. Do join me and let's tangle together in real time. You can sign up onto my newsletter that I send out every week or using the link Tangle Organizer in the description. Sign up to get a free gift and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events that I do across social media. Now it's time to comment. So please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you next on Tuesday in our String Safari series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.